Hey everybody, hope you're all okay and having a beautiful day. Now I think you'll agree 2020 is going to be the best year yet. I can just feel it. And I want you to make it your best year by whatever standard that is to you. You know, maybe it's finally losing that weight. Maybe it's finally being financially free. Maybe it's finally quitting that job and getting a new job, or going self-employed, or do whatever. Maybe whatever it is to you. I know that 2020 is going to be your year. But I want to be there to support you throughout it. And I think a lot of the times I see people who start the new year off and they're great and they're super dedicated and they're super focused. And then what they actually do is as January progresses, really, and you know, the weather's not great. If you're in the UK, it's quite cold, it's quite wet, and people they revert back to their older habits. And that's something that I definitely want to see change. I definitely want to see people create new habits and new skills, and really take off into 2020. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you get a cheeky little notification every time I upload a brand new video. Now, back into it. So the three things I see most with people who are wanting to make change, who are wanting to be more positive, who are wanting to be more creative, who are wanting to create that life that they really want, the three main things I see. The first one is they don't have the right tool belt. They just don't have it. You know, they maybe read a little bit, they watch a few videos, they might maybe write some notes. But actually when it comes to it, they don't have the right tools and techniques that they need. And you know, what do tools and techniques look like? They look like strategies to create lasting change. They look like actionable, simple activities that you can do daily, weekly, monthly to keep you focused. They look like support from those around you and from your internal dialogue, from the people that you surround yourself with. Now remember, we are the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. They need to be in your tool belt, those 5 people. And if those 5 people aren't where you want to be, or at least aren't even at your level, then they need to stop being the 5 people that you spend your most time with. Now I understand you might be like, well Hannah, they're like, that's my family, that's my friends. I understand that. I'm not saying cut them out of your life, but just be mindful of the time that you spend with them. If you're wanting to launch into a new career or to blast off into a new way of thinking, a new way, if you're wanting to blast off into 2020 and really take kind of ownership of where you're at and start smashing your goals, then, you know, those people need to support you. And if they're not, then, you know, you need to ask yourself what's more important. Is it your success or is it your friendship with them? And I'm not saying cut them off as a friend, just be mindful of the time that you spend with them. Tools also look like beautiful meditations, closed eye, visualization, gratitude journals. These are all tools that you can pop into your tool belt, but you just need to know the right process to do them, because once you've got the right process, you truly gain momentum, and then, you know, 2020 is going to be your year. The second thing I see is people don't expect the blind spots. Okay, so they might have the tool belt, they might have some of the tools, but they don't prepare for blind spots. So what do I mean by blind spots? Blind spots, if you drive a car, you'll know there's a certain point if you look in your mirror, you can't see, so you actually have to turn because it's your blind spot, you can't see it. And that's what everybody has in life. We all have those little blind spots that show up. We're not expecting them and suddenly they appear. We all have those bumps in the road, those kind of dips in the roller coaster, those loop-de-loops in the roller coaster. We all have them. But the thing I see is people want to make change, and they do, and that's beautiful. But then they don't fully expect a blind spot, which is a blind spot, why would you? But then they don't then know what to do. They're all right using all these tools with day-to-day life and making changes then, but then when suddenly something shows up that they weren't expecting, when something surprises them and not in a potentially a good way, it throws them off. They lose that momentum because they're not expecting blind spots. They're not checking for blind spots. And the thing is, the more you check for them, the more you're going to find them as well, which is the ironic thing. If you're constantly looking for stuff that's going to go wrong, the universe is going to go, here you go. But also, it's just knowing that life is going to occasionally throw you a curveball, and you can either see it as a problem or a privilege. It's a choice. But the way to do that is to totally reframe through various techniques and tools how you think about things, and also totally change the way that you approach things as well. You know, life is full of expectations, and what you've got to do is change those expectations for appreciations. That's all you've got to do, change the expectation for appreciation. And there's loads of cool and easy ways that you can do that. And finally, what I see, apart from people not having the right tool belt, people not having the right kind of approach to blind spots. Thirdly, people don't have the determination. People set these goals, and beautiful. I love that people have goals, and I love that people want to achieve. That's beautiful. And you'll see they'll start. But that determination, or you can call it momentum, they'll start and they'll get a little bit of momentum, and then they'll hit a little bit of blind spot, and then that'll stop the wheel turning, and they'll even roll back a bit. I see so many people who have all these beautiful ideas and things they want to do for others and create change, but yet one little bump in the road and it throws them off and they lose momentum. Momentum is so, so important, and it's about creating a momentum plan really for your year. That's what you want to do. Which is why, by the way, I've created what is called the Blast Off program. Because I was like, I want to coach people, but I have so many people tell me, oh, it's too much of the investment. So I was like, well, how can I make this the most affordable? I thought, well, £1. So I'm charging people £1 a day in January, from January the 1st to January the 30th, for 30 days, £30, and I will coach you. In that program, you're going to get all the tools that you need to stock up your tool belt. So you've got lots of things in your tool belt so you can cope with things. You're going to totally change the way you approach mindsets, and we're going to look at different ways and skills to basically unscrew that head, put it off, take out all the shit, and then basically screw the head back on. You're giving your brain a bit of a spring clean. And also, we're going to look at creating a momentum plan. Remember, like I said, the reason people don't reach their goals is because they don't have the right things in place. So we're going to create a momentum plan, because we're going to make a simple, easy to follow, concise and clear plan for you to take through into 2020, that you can keep actions, that you can keep achieving your goals. So if you want to reserve your spot, it's not open to everybody because it's so affordable. I don't want it to be watered down. I don't want loads and loads of people. I want to be present in that group as much as possible. So if you want to reserve your spot, click the link in the bio below. It'll be just there. Click that link, join it. You'll also see the links to my other social media, that's fine, but click the link to join the 30-day program, reserve your spot, and we'll get started on the 1st of January. I cannot wait to see you there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you took something from it. Please comment below. Let us know where you're watching from. It's always great to hear. It's always lovely to have feedback as well, so feel free to comment. And make sure you have a bloody awesome day. And also remember to hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you get a cheeky little notification every time I upload a brand new video. Right then, see you later. Bye!